Crash gambling games are fast, exciting, and high risk. The game rewards players who know when to cash out and punishes those who get greedy. Most people lose money because they do not have a strategy, but with the right approach, you can dramatically increase your chances of winning. In this video, I will break down the best strategies to win at crash gambling, including how to time your cash outs, manage your risk, and avoid the biggest mistakes that make players go broke. I will also share a secret strategy that high rollers use to win big. Let's get started. Understanding crash gambling. If you are new to crash gambling, here's how it works. A multiplier starts at 1.0 and rises rapidly. The goal is to cash out before the multiplier crashes. The longer you wait, the higher your potential payout, but if the multiplier crashes before you cash out, you lose everything. It is a simple concept, but the psychology behind it is what makes it so intense. Players always feel tempted to hold on for a little longer, but the key to winning is knowing when to exit. Strategy 1. The early cash out method. The early cash out method is one of the safest and most consistent strategies in crash gambling. Instead of chasing high multipliers, you focus on taking small but frequent profits. The goal is to cash out at a low but safe multiplier, typically between 1.5 and 2.0. This method reduces risk and ensures you do not lose your entire bankroll on a single bet. Professional crash gamblers often use auto cash out to guarantee they exit at a predetermined multiplier. This removes emotions from the decision-making process and helps maintain discipline. While this strategy does not result in massive wins, it allows for long-term profitability by focusing on consistency. Strategy 2. The martingale system. The martingale system is a popular betting strategy that can be applied to crash gambling. The concept is simple. You start with a small bet and double your wager every time you lose. The idea is that when you eventually win, you recover all previous losses and make a small profit. For example, if you start with a $10 bet and lose, your next bet should be $20. If you lose again, the next bet is $40. When you finally win, you return to your original $10 bet. This system can be effective in crash gambling if you have a large enough bankroll. However, there is always a risk of hitting a long losing streak, which can quickly drain your funds. Strategy 3. The parolee system. The parolee system is the opposite of the martingale. Instead of doubling after a loss, you double after a win. This allows you to take advantage of winning streaks while minimizing risk during losing streaks. For example, if you start with a $10 bet and win, you increase your next bet to $20. If you win again, you increase it to $40. After 3 consecutive wins, you return to your original bet. This strategy works well in crash gambling because it allows you to ride hot streaks without risking too much of your bankroll. Strategy 4. The 2-bet system. The 2-bet system is an advanced strategy that involves placing 2 bets simultaneously with different cash-out targets. The first bet is a small amount with an auto cash-out at a low multiplier, such as 1.5. The second bet is a larger amount with a higher cash-out target, such as 5.0 or 10.0. The idea behind this strategy is that the first bet acts as insurance, covering your losses if the multiplier crashes early. If the second bet reaches its target, you win big. This method requires patience and discipline, but it can be very effective for players who want to maximize profits while managing risk. The biggest mistakes to avoid. Even with a solid strategy, many players make common mistakes that lead to losses. Here are some of the biggest pitfalls to avoid. One of the biggest mistakes is chasing losses. Many players fall into the trap of increasing their bets after a loss, hoping to recover quickly. This often leads to reckless decisions and even bigger losses. Another mistake is getting greedy. Holding on too long and waiting for high multipliers is a guaranteed way to lose. The best players know when to cash out and take their profits. Not managing your bankroll is another common error. Setting a budget and sticking to it is crucial. Without proper bankroll management, even the best strategy will fail. Lastly, ignoring data and trends can be costly. While crash games are random, looking at recent crash patterns can help you make more informed betting decisions. A secret strategy used by high rollers. High rollers often use a combination of strategies to maximize their winnings. One secret technique involves using a hybrid approach that combines the early cash-out method with the 2-bet system. The key is to place a small safety bet that cashes out early while letting a larger bet ride for bigger multipliers. This creates a balanced approach where you consistently lock in small wins while still having a chance to hit massive payouts. High rollers also take advantage of bonuses and promotions to boost their bankrolls. Many crash gambling sites offer deposit bonuses or free bets, which can be used strategically to reduce risk. Final thoughts. Crash gambling is an exciting game that rewards players who have patience and discipline. While no strategy can guarantee a win every time, using a solid approach can significantly increase your chances of long-term success. By following these strategies, managing your bankroll, and avoiding common mistakes, you can improve your odds and start winning more often. If you are ready to test your skills, click the link in the description to play on one of the top crash gambling sites and put these strategies into action.